Robert Hansen was born February 15, 1939 in Estherville, Iowa. His father was a Danish immigrant that worked as a baker. Robert worked as a baker, and that's how he became known as the Butcher Baker. As a young man, he was very shy and awkward with girls, and they would taunt him and make fun of him, which became the seeds of anger that would set his feet on a dark path. He found life less painful as a loner who learned archery and hunting. He later was diagnosed as being bipolar. His condition grew worse, and he burned down a school bus garage and did 20 months of a 3-year sentence. He was noted as being a person who believed in taking revenge on anyone that he felt had wronged him. 1967, after being jailed on and off for petty crimes, he remarried and he moved to Alaska. He set several hunting records and was well known by the community in Anchorage. However, in 1972, he was falling backwards. He was convicted of assaulting someone who he had tried to rape and served 6 months and was released on a work release program. He learned to fly a plane and took up hunting wolves and bears in the more remote area. 6 months later, he attempted to buy a chainsaw and got arrested again. In 1976, he was sentenced on a larceny charge, but the sentence was overturned. This was only the tip of a deadly path. Hansen would pick up a woman and rape them, threatening to kill them if they told. Other women he would take to the wilderness and hunt them as his prey. His favorite targets for his brutal amusement was strippers and prostitutes. He felt the world was better without them. His favorite place to take his victims was the Knik River, northeast of Anchorage. He stripped women and hunted them, sometimes with a knife and sometimes with a hunting rifle. In 1980, construction workers unearthed a woman near Alukna Road. She had been there over a year, and the body had multiple stab wounds. Unable to identify the woman, she was named as Alukna Annie. She was Hansen's first victim. Later the same year, 2 more victims were found. Joanne Mencina and Sherry Merrill. In 1983, Hansen had kidnapped a 17-year-old girl, Cindy Paulson, who he had lured with the promise of $200 for sex. She was taken to his home and raped multiple times, beaten and chained by her neck to a pole. Paulson was put in a car by Hansen, taken to the airport, while Hansen loaded the plane with plans to take her to Knik River. She managed to sneak out of the car and flag down a truck. The truck driver called police and told them about the barefoot, handcuffed woman. The police arrived and noted Cindy was handcuffed, barefoot, and disheveled. They picked up Hansen, and he was taken to the police station for questioning. If you would like to hear more about this, there will be a part 2 to this soon.